Identifying your products in My Numberbank is very straightforward. Most GS1 UK members will be using GT13s. From your dashboard, head to the GT13 option on the left. If you have more than one GS1 company prefix, make sure you choose the right one. You can then click Use Next Number to get the next available number. Or simply select a number from your list. Upon selecting either option, a new screen will appear. You will be presented with your GT13 and a heading labeled Creating a New Product. You'll also see several data fields that need to be completed. The first field is the product description, which is mandatory to generate a barcode image. It requires you to be as specific as possible, incorporating details such as the brand, sub-brand, product type, variant, and net content. Each of these elements can also be added individually in the fields below. Here we have completed all the data fields and used this to build our product description. When adding your net content, you'll find a drop-down of unit of measure options. You can also add more than one type of net content, if you wish. When filling out data fields, hover over the silver I button for hints and explanations. These tips often address your questions about each field or required information. The next field is the Global Product Classification. GPC is a standardized way to group similar products together under one code, and can be useful for brands, retailers, and consumers. Click on the three dots here and you'll be able to search for your product category. You need to find the one that closely matches your product. Take the time to review options available, as the first one you see may not be the best fit. If you click on the downward arrow, it will give you more info about the selected code. It is worth taking the few extra minutes at this step to get it right. If you have a GPC that will apply to a number of different products, make a note of the code and you might find it easier to type it into this field rather than search by text. To save the classification to your product, use the Assign to GTing button rather than the Save button. The next field to complete is Countries of Sale. You can select from a drop-down list, and it is possible to add multiple regions by ticking the options in the list. There is even a whole world option if you sell online and have no restrictions on where you'll send products. The final input field requires a picture of your product. Please ensure that this is provided via a URL and not a graphic file. The picture is particularly useful when sharing your data to Verified by GS1, as it gives further reassurances to people searching for information about your products. Don't forget to hit Save, and you'll see a green pop-up box confirming that has happened. So far, we've focused on your primary product data, the crucial information that identifies the product, and that will enable you to publish the item to Verified by GS1. All the fields that are mandatory in order to share the product to Verified by GS1 are identified by a tick icon. You can record some other useful attributes in the Additional Information tab. Packaging level enables you to identify whether your item is an each. This is generally the consumer unit sold at the checkout or online. Pack is an intermediate level which contains a number of eachs. Or case, which would normally be your standardized shipping unit. If you are identifying a pack or a case, you may find it easier to not complete any data fields apart from the product description and packaging level. We'd also recommend not sharing packs or cases to VBG. Another helpful field in here is Additional Product Identification. We know most businesses have their own internal way of identifying products apart from a GTing. This field enables you to keep track of that code in My Numberbank. If you'd like to share product information with Verified by GS1, you can check its status here. After completing at least the minimum required information, you can use the Submit button. We have more on the benefits of publishing to VBG on our website. One final thing to note, if you no longer manufacture or sell a product, you should change the status of the product and its corresponding GTing to inactive here, then save the update. Thanks for watching how to identify products. Watch our other videos to learn more about what else you can do in My Numberbank.